Hello, welcome to Spicy at News, giving you the best on what you need to know. If you want to know about hip-hop, you want to stay updated about hip-hop related news, consider subscribing to this channel because it's about to get down. Or matter of fact, it's getting down right now. So today we're going to be talking about Nasty C and a-reece, or maybe should I say a-reece and Nasty C. Now before we talk about that, a lot of things have been happening in the game lately. For the sake of making this video short, we're not going to cover each and everything that have been happening, but we're going to try and make separate videos for that you want to know about, so stick around to this channel. But before we get to there, I just want to happily announce that our top 5 is back. Now, what am I talking about? We're going to be playing your song right here. I mean, last time we opened an opportunity that you guys can send us your songs at 808spicyhatnews@gmail.com, and we will get those songs. We'll listen to each and every song and we would play them right here in this very channel. And again, last time it definitely went well. We really got a positive feedback. The songs that we played and the people that we played in this channel are right now a little bit step forward to the game. So we are happy that we are contributing into giving these artists a little bit of an exposure or a little bit of a push. We are opening that opportunity again right now, that you guys could send us your music at 808spicyhatnews@gmail.com.
I deserve to be crowned, let me demonstrate. If life is a bitch, I might die for that Gucci, my nigga, I gotta go penetrate. You right for the bitches, I right for my niggas. The motives, we gotta to separate. Nigga, get out the way, if you don't, they might send you away. Nigga, that's how we operate. Nigga, I cannot hesitate. Nigga, I cannot figure this out. Half of these niggas is off of the top, but they talk with it thinking they...
I'm slipping through the back door. I'm always on my logos. To the bullshit, I'm a no-show. I smashed the kitty twice, then I passed it to my lil' bro. She want that horsepower, so I lay it down like Enzo and shift it into gear, cause my time cannot be parked, ho. I made it out her friend zone, then put it in my friend zone. You know how all this...
Yeah, pray that I make it alive. Yeah, many ain't never survive. Yeah, there's still a journey to ride. Yeah, and I might not make it alive. Yeah, pray that I make it alive. Yeah, many ain't never survive. Yeah, there's still a journey to ride. Yeah, and I might not make it alive. Yeah, I might not make it alive. Yeah, yeah.
So without further wasting any time, let us get into today's business. So today we're going to be talking about a-reece and Nasty C. Now a lot of people have seen this one, but they don't know how far did it go. So we as Spicy at News, we're going to be telling you that. So make sure that you watch until the end so you can get each and every detail of the story and you'll be good. Now as we all know that Nasty C has been a very busy man during this lockdown time. I mean, firstly he dropped a song, he dropped an EP, and then after that again he went on IG Live when he was battling with the one and only MT. As we all know that there's been a battle that has been going on for the entertainment purposes on IG Live. A few days ago it was MT versus Nasty C, and it went very well. Everybody was happy about it. MT was happy about the result and Nasty C was happy about the result. And more importantly, everybody in the industry, they said they love this thing and it should continue going on. So now Gemini Major and Thusi, as people who are behind this whole thing, they said people must start suggesting who they want to see battling. So people they suggested they want to see KO and AKA. Some people they said they want to see AKA and Casper Vest, and some people said they wanted to see DJ Dira and Prince KB, and they went on and on until they said they wanted to see Shame Eagle versus a-reece. Now that became a little bit of a problem because a lot of people started to say, no man, these cannot be compatible. If there was a battle, it should have been Nasty C versus a-reece. You can't compare a-reece to Shame Eagle. You can't compare a-reece to anybody because only Nasty C has the balls to go against a-reece, and nobody else in the hip-hop industry has the balls to go against a-reece. Now the debate went on and on and on and on. You can debate about it on the comment section as well. Now in the meantime, the same day when everything was happening, I received a notification that a-reece just dropped an album and it's titled
Sotho with some power.
Sotho Man with some power.
Damn.
Now remember that Nasty C, very soon he will be dropping an album which is called Zuluman with some power. Now for a-reece to come up with an album which is called Sotho Man with some power, everybody was like, okay, so now this is what happened. Everybody who knows a-reece, including myself, of course, we went and checked and we found that this album contains songs that we already know. So the album started spreading until it reached the one and only Nasty C. And this is what Nasty C had to say about this whole situation. Now, Before we say anything about that, how would you feel if you were Nasty C and you hear that your rival has dropped an album with a title that is similar, almost similar to your upcoming album?
Yeah.
Now this is what Nasty C had to say. He went on Twitter and he said this, "Ilambile le light," which means this lighty is hungry. Well, in English, this dude is hungry. Now, a lot of people, they didn't know what he was talking about because he didn't take anything. He didn't say anything. He just said, "Ilambile le light." And in that very moment, because I was waiting for Nasty C's reaction, I was there to capture that moment and I knew exactly what he was talking about. Now, for Nasty C to say that one, it was definitely a punch in the face to a-reece because he was implying that a-reece is now using Nasty C's creativity to gain himself a little bit of a dollar. I mean, how could you release an album which is called Sotho Man with Some Power when everybody knows that there will be Zulu Man with Some Power very soon? And again, Nasty C went on to say, said. Now eventually a-reece's management, they came up with a statement saying that this album is definitely fake. Some random dude actually came out and released this album, and I'm gonna put that statement up here. You can take your time, pause the video and read it as many times as you want. So now when a-reece released that statement, he posted it as an Instagram story just like he always do, and he went on Twitter and he posted that statement. So as we all know that a-reece is not that person who's used to, you know, posting things on Twitter and everything like that. But that time he went on Twitter, he literally went on Twitter and he posted that statement just to make things clear that, hey, that album is fake. It was released by just some random dude. And of course, if you look at that album, it contains some songs that we already know, some songs that we already have. And also the cover art, I couldn't help but notice that, hey, that cover art is whack. It's just my opinion. So a lot of people, they started asking questions like, who the hell is that dude who's trying to make some money over a-reece's music? Now, as a lot of people were asking questions and everything, and again, we all know that a-reece is not a person who usually tweets and reply to questions and everything. But on that day, when they asked a-reece that, are you a Sotho man? A-reece had to reply to that by saying, I'm Tswana. I'm not even Sotho, but I'm Tswana. Now again, as we all know that a-reece was definitely mad about this. I was mad about this. Everybody else, I'm sure everybody else was mad about this. And I'm sure people who don't like a-reece are still spreading the news that a-reece released an album which is called Sotho Man with Some Power. Now a-reece didn't say anything about Nasty C, but when I went back to Nasty C's page to look for what I saw earlier, it wasn't there. The tweet was deleted. It wasn't there. And in that minute, it was like Nasty C didn't even see that a-reece dropped an album which is called Sotho Man with Some Power, which definitely raised questions about the beef between a-reece and Nasty C. If you're gonna confront a-reece and ask him like face to face, he's gonna tell you that he's not beefing with Nasty C. And if you're gonna go to Nasty C again and ask him face to face, he's gonna tell you that he's not beefing with a-reece. Keep in mind that some people, they don't like beef, and again, other people that are entertained by beef, they think it's competition and they think it's good for the hip-hop industry. Now, of course, there will be some people who will say for Nasty C to say something like that, it was definitely showing his true colors that, hey, this guy that you say I'm beefing with, this guy that you are comparing me with is biting my style and is actually doing all these crazy things that I would never do. You know, and again, there will be some people at the same time who will say for Nasty C to delete that tweet, it was a sign of showing some respect in a way. Now I'm gonna ask you, what do you think about it? Now some people, of course, they came out to say that the person who made this album, who released this album, was one of Nasty C's fans, and they had to back that up by saying an a-reece fan would never do such a thing because they know that a-reece has a lot of pride first of all, and they will be humiliating their king. And then on the other side, some people are also saying that it was a-reece who made this thing, who released this album because he just wanted to get some coin, of which is hard to believe. But we're gonna ask you guys, who the hell released that album? Who the hell released Sotho Man with Some Power? So leave your spice in the comment section right here, right now. And don't forget that we're gonna be having a top 5 this week. We're gonna be having a top 5 this week, so don't miss out on that. Submit your songs at 808 Spicy News, and we'll definitely see each other on the next time. Peace.